We're done. We're done.
So me 20 minutes ago was like, yeah, it's a great idea to dump everything on the floor. And now I'm thinking me 20 minutes ago didn't really know what was up. But now I'm literally forced to do this. I'm forced to go through my clothes, except for those. I'm keeping all of those. I just pulled out of my closet what I don't want, but I pulled everything else out. I'm forced to do that. And then I'm hoping it will flip the switch in my brain to finish the catastrophe that we started last week. I literally have not touched this since last week, by the way. But now I'm in a mess of my own creation. Like I can't complain. So step 0 or 1, I guess, because it is progress. We're progressing, Paige. We're gonna go through my clothes like I was supposed to do. Oh my god, what was it? A month ago? And then 3 weeks ago, and then 2 weeks ago, and then last week, and now we're here, and we're officially going through all my clothes. Oh, I was looking for those. Let's do this part really quickly. Going through clothes is boring. I don't want to do this.
Kind of looks like a skunk. If the skunk was white. Aren't there albino skunks? This is my albino skunk. You like him? Anyways, hello my friends. It is the following evening. And we're still in here. Literally all that I did yesterday was my clothes. Well, I say all I did, it took me like 3 hours. I went through all of my clothes. There's currently a bag sitting over there of clothes that I'm not having anymore, and everything else is put away. Anyways, what the frick was I even saying? Went through my clothes. That's all that's important. We're just gonna leave it at that. Everything else is still in disarray. However, I am very quickly realizing that my disarray is actually not that terrible right now. There's still this pile going on here, which is actually mostly stuffed animals, which we are going to talk about addressing that in a second. And then we have that pile over there that is very slowly just becoming blankets. Like extra blankets, because for whatever reason I own 18 million of them and I could not tell you why. But in this excursion of my bedroom, I'm realizing that I'm missing a lamp. Like I was just thinking about, like, oh, I would love to have another one of these lamps. Wait a minute, I do. Where's my other freaking lamp? This one over here, I have a turtle one. That one has turtles on it. Can you even tell? There you go. You see the turtles? That one's got turtles on it. And then I have one that has jellyfish on it, but I don't know where it is. And these bangs are making me feel like I am a 2018 emo kid. But we are getting there very quickly, and I'm actually really proud. The one thing we're never tackling, like ever, and I will avoid it until the day that I die, is my closet. We're never gonna address that situation. As a little like behind the scenes thing, I have realized over the past year that even though I have a crochet business, I have a lot of yarn, like period. I have a lot of yarn. And most of it lives in my closet, right off screen. Most of it lives in there, but as you can see, it's getting into those tote bags and everything's expanding in it. It's a lot. And even I can recognize that, but I still want all of the yarn. I'm still going to use all of the yarn, but I need to do that and not just use my Premier Parfait chunky yarn, which is like my favorite, my ride or die. I use it all the time. It doesn't even live in here. It has a whole other separate storage system downstairs. Like, we love Premier Parfait chunky in this household. But this is all yarn that I bought the first 2.5 years that I was crocheting, and I used Bernat blanket, and I used a lot of acrylic because I did a lot more acrylic yarn projects. And the only reason that I don't do acrylic yarn projects now is because the projects that I make tend to be more on the expensive side. Simply because blanket yarn is quicker to work up, faster, all the things, right? I say all of that because I am doing a little like mini series over on my business social medias called Stash Plus Sunday, where I take yarn from my stash over yonder or here or anywhere else and use it. And I've only been doing it for a little bit. Okay, don't get too excited. But I have made a sweater and a lot of other stuff that I can't remember right now. So I am slowly working through all of this yarn. I do think my hope by the end of the year is that it will actually be in my closet so I can close my closet doors, because right now I can't do that. But dude, if I can close my other closet door, that's more real estate to make another like collage wall. Although I probably shouldn't do that if I'm gonna keep moving the doors. But you know, like there's potential there if I would just not have so much yarn, which is easy for me to get rid of. I just have to make inventory. But I'm one person and there's a lot of it. All I have to say, I'm working on my closet. I'm aware of it, that it's an issue, but I don't want to fuck with it. I'm not fucking with it. The issue that we are fucking with though is this stuffed animal pile here. My little babies. It needs to be addressed a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean just it needs to be addressed. Period. Oh my god. More art. Who would think it? In previous houses or apartments where we lived, I always had pet nets to hold all of my stuffed animals. And if that didn't work, I would pile them all up on my bed. But I've kind of reached the point where I love my stuffed animals. I want to keep the ones that I have, but I don't really have like shelving for them anymore. And I'm so aware that I could very easily just go onto Amazon and get like a corner pet net or something. Which was actually my original thought. I'm like, oh, I'll just order a pet net and, you know, live out my hippie, happy, is hippie a slur, or is it the other one that's a slur? Hold on, didn't mean it that way. Whoa, that was random, but, like, I could get a pet net and put it, well, that's a pet net, but it's got, like, 3 up there. I'm thinking I could, like, rearrange that. Anyways, my point is I need more stuffed animal storage, and originally I was going to we're crocheting. We're gonna do a crochet project, which I know we don't normally do, but I'm not filming this for my business channel because I look like this in here. There's a lot going on in my brain right now. My freaking point, if I could get to it, was I was going to crochet a corner pet net because there's crochet patterns everywhere for that. I don't have to come up with it. Easy peasy, one and done. And then I looked around my bedroom. Girl, what corner? You just decorated your last corner that I was leaving open for a pet net and then forgot about. Okay, cool, whatever. But technically, I do have an empty corner. It's above these tanks. It's up there. There is a corner there. But I know that if I crochet a pet net for the corner and put it there and put any weight in it, it's gonna bow too much. There's not enough space for it to scoop. Does that make sense? What we're doing instead is this area right above my closet door right there. That's some real estate. What I'm thinking is that I make a pet net similar to that one. The only issue is that I don't have wooden dowels like that one does, but I think if I just do a chain, like a straight, it should work about the same. I'm not looking to like make a pattern for anything. I normally don't crochet anything for myself ever, which I think I've already said. Whole point being, this is something new for me. I don't want to do anything else with this thing ever again. I just want my stuffed animals put away. They need a home. So like order number 1 is making that pet net, which I'm hoping shouldn't take too long, maybe 2 hours. This is gonna sound so weird, but I really hate crocheting for myself because I feel like it's time that I'm wasting that I could be crocheting for my business, but I could not tell you the last time I crocheted something for myself. So I'm gonna give myself the luxury of crocheting myself this little thing. And going about it like that. I think almost 2 years ago at this point, I started making the Taylor Swift The Eras Tour tapestry that's beaded in crochet. Again, business channel things, but it's like literally 7 feet wide. And then however tall it was going to be, I don't know. I never finished it. And I'm never going to, because what the fuck am I going to do with that? It seemed great at the time when I was unemployed, but I'm not fucking with that anymore. So I have a whole lot of yarn that's not super stretchy because it's for a tapestry. And I'm thinking we're going to use that for the pet net up yonder. Up yonder. I don't understand camera angles. And honestly, that's kind of where I'm at. The stuffed animal issue needs to be addressed. There's some stuff under the stuffed animals that needs to go under my bed because I have one of those beds that pulls up and you can put things in it. I would love to still address the top part of my cart over there because it is still peeving me a little bit. And then on top of my dresser, and then dualed with that, there's a shelf above my dresser. Those just need to be reorganized trinket wise. And then I think that my room will be pretty much done, honestly. At least for now. We'll probably come back to this in like, let's be honest, September of next year, or September of this year, when I'm out of market season in my mini lull. I'm gonna be like, guys, it's fucked again. I fucked it all up. And then that'll just, the cycle will keep repeating itself. But for right now, that's my plan. Or my brain spewing, I guess. But step 0 of that plan was to make that freaking pet net. So we're gonna go do just that. It's pet net time, baby. Y'all, I don't know how I continue to be blessed by the music gods, but every time I play music at night, it gets the vibe. It gets the vibe. It's not like too pop, it's not too indie. We mix it up. Sometimes we get some Dolce in here. Like, I'm just, my music really gets me, you know? My music gets me. Like, seriously, I'm currently listening to Fine Line by Harry Styles, and the song before this was, Anxiety by Doechii? Not Anxiety. The one where she does the weird breathing thing? What's that one called? Eastern Ultima? I don't know. Anyways, really good song. Absolutely enjoying myself, and my pet net is finished. This is the pet net situation we got going on. It looks weird, but trust me, I'm hoping it'll work. I don't know if it's gonna work for sure, but we'll see. This took almost an entire ball of yarn, by the way, which is actually crazy to me. Like, it doesn't feel that big. But my thought process here when I started it was I did a full row of, I think these are doubles. I don't remember what I did. But I did a full row of blank stitches because I thought that they would face the front, right? Like the air. And then this back side would face the wall. And then these are going to be like pulled up in the corners on the back. And then these on the side will look like triangles. Kind of like that, the vibe, right? And I wasn't going to put a frame around the whole thing. I was just going to put a frame on the front because I didn't care that much. This is literally just for usage purposes. But I needed to get to the other side to do this strippy strap, and I tried to like slip stitch into these. Chains were too tight, so I just did a border on the whole thing. But she's done. She's fantastic. However, it is really late at night, and I'm just not realizing that almost everything that I need to finish my room, the step before it, requires me to use tools. Hammer, or screw. Actually, I don't think there's any screwing left, but we do have to hammer. And I'm not trying to be that asshole neighbor who hammers nails into the wall at midnight. So apparently it's midnight. And I have to be up in 5 hours, apparently. So I'm gonna go take a nap. Like I should have been doing 3 hours ago. Did that really take me? That would have taken me 2 hours. Damn. Okay, well at least I know my timing, right? But pet net done. We're reconvening tomorrow. Good progress, guys. I literally just woke up. Oh, I just popped my shoulder. Oh. And we're gonna start on the room right away. I'm not even getting out of my pajamas. Not doing it. We're doing my bedroom. Yeah, we can go. Let's go. I'm good! I fell off my bed!
kidding me right now? Oh my god. It took me 3 weeks, hours of procrastination, and 6 hours of Disney music. Plus a lot of whatever the hell's been playing in here. I haven't really been paying attention. But it's done and it's clean and I have a floor and I can vacuum the floor. And I did vacuum the floor. Look at the carpet lines. I truly cannot put into words how amazing this is to me. The fact that I have a bedroom and the fact that the space feels like usable now and like I can hang out in here. Like, dude, that's so cool. It's so cool. I cleaned out my freaking cart thing, the top part of it. I found so much missing jewelry, bro. Like, it's not even funny. All of this jewelry was my go-to jewelry last year and I couldn't find it. Like, my necklace stash over here was feeling very bare and I'm so glad that I found some of my favorites, including Frog and Toad. Like, look at them. Oh god, I'm so excited. Which is really funny for me to say because I like rarely ever wear jewelry right now, but it's specifically because I couldn't find mine. I found my 2 bracelets that I used to wear all the time and now I can wear them again. Got my sea glass and my malachite. I'm up in the world. I found my $400 Pandora bracelet I was missing with all of its charms. I genuinely thought I lost that thing forever. Found it. The only thing that I've yet to find is my freaking speeding ticket. And honestly, I have no idea where it could be. My mom said it might be behind my dresser. Do you want to check for me really quickly? Can you like, do you see it back there? Do you see a speeding ticket? I can't, like I literally can't shove my face close enough. And I can't move my dresser. I'm giving up because you know what? This is worlds better than it was. Worlds better. And I'll just leave that gap open for my speeding ticket when we get there. And oh my gosh, this was like hours ago. I've been doing this for hours. It's 2 p.m. But look at my pet net. It worked. I didn't get to hang it the way that I wanted to because I didn't have any of like the wood supports that one had. But it's holding. It's holding. To be fair, it did fall down the first time I hung it up. But also, to be fair, I was hanging it up with tacks. Like, it wasn't my thing that was the issue. It was how I was hanging it. None the freaking less. I'm done. We're done. I'm never doing this again. Again, probably a lie. We'll probably be back here in like 7 to 8 months. But, yay. I just... literally over the moon. Literally over the moon. But with that, we have reached the end of our time together today. I truly love this so much and cannot believe it took me this long to do this. I mean, yes, I can, but like, now that it's done, over the moon. Absolutely over the moon. There is still so much empty wall and ceiling space though, guys. Like, I need more art. I need more art. You know, it doesn't feel quite crowded enough in here. But no, in all seriousness, like, I love my bedroom. And thank you so much for coming with me to put the bedroom together over these past 2 weeks. It's fantastic. Until I see you guys next Tuesday, I hope that you stay safe, happy, healthy, and all of the good things. And now my washing machine is going. But I have no idea what we're gonna do next week because this has been my thing forever. And
Now there's a whole new world to explore. A whole new world. I deserve to go read my book now, so that's what I'm gonna go do. I will see y'all next Tuesday.